Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACB. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis on Thursday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little house cleaning first, get rid of that line right there. And then the first update comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So going into the day right here at around 515 was that area of support, but now that the price is down below it, that would be considered an area of resistance. But although we do have a little bit more data, I'm going to actually adjust this level of resistance down because on two separate occasions today, the price bumped its head right up there at 510. So it's looking like 510 is more so that accurate and near-term level of resistance. In the event the price can get back up through that level, then you'd want to immediately turn your attention back to that purple line there, which on my chart is denoting the 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving, so as next week plays out, that line will move itself further and further downwards. So keep an eye on that, but as of right now, because that purple line is still up above the 510 mark, 510 remains that initial level of resistance that the price will have to fight through. Now, what about levels of support? Well, nothing fancy or complicated behind this other than the fact of the bleeding stopped in the earlier sessions up there at $4.92. So $4.92 is going to be that overall area of support. In the near term, though, there is very clearly buyers that stepped up right there at $4.98. You can see several times, multiple times throughout the course of the afternoon, the bears try to press down through there, but to give credit where credit's due, the bulls did do a good job of holding strong. So preferably speaking, yeah, if the price can stay up here above the $4.98 mark, that would be great. But if that doesn't hold up, then the must-hold level is down there at the $4.92 mark. And I say must-hold because if you look here, let me just change this to the daily time frame. So this is just representing, each one of these represents a day. You can see at that point, the price would then be going and at lows that haven't been seen since back there, in December of 2018. But as of right now, those levels are holding strong. So yeah, rough day today, rough week, and we'll see if the bulls can try to stabilize things out and get a bounce next week. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.